The White Mountains in New Hampshire are a hiker's paradise. While tourists love to flock to iconic peaks such as Mount Washington or Lafayette, there's hundreds of additional hikes at your disposal. One such hike is Mount Parker, which is on the New Hampshire 52 with a view list. This is a list of 52 mountains under 4,000 feet that offer stellar views despite their lower stature. Join us as we hike Mount Parker in the presidential range of the White Mountain National Forest. This is Brew England, a channel dedicated to all things New England culture, adventures, and beer. The Mount Parker Trailhead can be found near Bartlett, New Hampshire, near Attitash Ski Resort, right on the banks of the Saco River. Overall, the hike is 7.3 miles round trip with 2,700 feet of elevation gain. Overall, this was a pretty easy hike. Unlike most New England trails, the trail was almost void of rocks and roots for its entirety, and there was no technical sections that required scrambling up rocks. There were even switchbacks. Am I in Colorado, or am I in New Hampshire? In terms of grade and technicality, there's not many trails easier than this one in the White Mountains. I just recommend bringing a bug net and an ample amount of bug spray if you're doing this hike in the summer. You start out on the trail following an old logging road, which quickly turns into a proper trail with two minor creek crossings. This was where the bugs were the worst, which just motivated us to go a little bit faster. The trail never got too steep and was mostly a gradual ramp the entire way up with a handful of rooty sections. In order to get to the peak, you must first hike over a ridge, which means you'll descend by around 500 feet until you start to go uphill again. On the flip side, in order to get back to the parking lot, you must also navigate up 500 feet on your way back down the mountain. Eventually, you'll get higher in elevation, the tree types will change, and the bugs almost completely disappeared for the last mile and a half or so. At the peak, you'll be met with a grand view of the presidentials, including Mount Washington, its boot spur, as well as nearby mountains such as Webster, Stairs, and Resolution. This is a very unique viewpoint, especially if you don't want to hike a mountain like Mount Isolation, which is a much longer day. The skies were a little hazy due to wildfires out west and in Canada, but was still a beautiful day nonetheless. When we got back to the car, we dipped our feet into the Saco River. This is a popular swimming spot, so don't be surprised if the parking lot is full of swimmers. Afterwards, we went to one of our favorite places in the White Mountains, Moat Mountain in North Conway. This brew pub not only has a great selection of brews, such as the Blueberry Ale shown here, but has an extensive menu of great food to choose from. We ordered a spicy chicken sandwich and a Cajun burger, but pretty much everything on the menu is above average. I've been to Moat Mountain at least 24 times now and have never been disappointed. This is where I'll end the video. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. I'm new to the YouTube game, so this would help me out considerably. Live free and drink beer.